welcome back to Sham's Makeup Artistry, and it's time to share November favorites with you guys. And this should be the last for this year, and for the month of December I'm sure I'm going to share my yearly favorites with you. So without a further ado, let's just get started. Before I move into makeup stuff, I got one skincare to share with you. This is actually a facial oil that I've been using for some time. I've been using the sample size of it, and I've been really seeing a lot of improvement in my skin texture, and I definitely wanted to share it with you. And it's none other than the Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's actually a replenishing elixir of pure essential oil and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. I swear by this, and I personally feel that my skin has improved so much. Of course, I do not suffer from major skin problems, but I do have like marks over my cheek area, which I've been treating it for some time now, and of course it's much more clearer, and with this it's even more clearer. Every morning when I wake up, I feel my skin feels so fresh and so brightened up, and this has been really helping it. And the tiny bumps that are on my face area, sometimes you get tiny little bumps, I don't know, from makeup or from the environment or whatsoever. With this oil, it has helped to diminish those bumps that are on the skin, because for me, when the skin looks bad, I don't feel that makeup looks good with that. So for me, skin has to be at par before I feel like the makeup looks good on me, if that does make sense. So this one has been a help, and this huge bottle, I believe it retails for $50 or so, and you need tiny little bit, so a little goes a long way. You just need like 1 or 2 drops, and then just dab it over your face area the night before you go to bed, and you will definitely see good results with this. Moving on to foundations, you guys probably already know that I've not been switching to new foundation or trying out new foundation, so it's pretty much like a repetitive one. The very first one is my Dior Forever. This one hands down is the best foundation, and today I'm actually wearing the Dior foundation, and I'm in the shade 045. The other foundation that I've been enjoying is the Makeup Forever. This is their Makeup Forever Ultra HD Taint Stick Invisible Cover Stick Foundation, and in this foundation I am in the shade 173, which is Y445. This foundation is very handy on the day that I feel that I need to rush out or I need to do my makeup much more faster than I always do. This is my go-to foundation. I just have to like apply right here on the T-zone area, one stripe here, one stripe here, and then I just blend it and I'm good to go. It gives a beautiful coverage. I personally would recommend this for those who have combination to dry skin. For oily skin girls, I personally would not recommend this foundation because it can end up looking much oilier than your skin itself is. So I would probably skip this if you have like an oily skin, but if you have like a combination to dry skin, you may want to check this one out. For face primer, I've only been reaching out for one face primer that I kind of been loving it, and it's by Tatcha, and this is their Silk Canvas Face Primer. I think I've mentioned it in the haul. I felt that this one was pretty pricey, and I felt that this is not like a must-have kind of face primer. But eventually I just fell into it because I felt that it kind of like helps your skin look very smooth and silky. At the same time, your foundation glides on very smoothly with this primer. And this is how the primer looks like. Of course, now I've used it up, dug it out, everything, so it kind of looks like dirty, but then I've been really liking this face primer. I personally feel that you have to hydrate your skin before you apply this face primer, because hydration wise or moisturizing wise, this doesn't really do it. So you need to have like a properly moisturized skin before you apply this face primer. Now moving on to face blush, I do have 2 blushes to share with you. The very first one is actually a cream blush, and this is by Chanel. You don't have to have exactly what I'm sharing with you. Probably can have the similar shade or other brands that also come out with very good creamy products, but I've been using this one because I found this in my vanity and I'm trying to use whatever that is in my vanity. I'm trying not to like overly purchase what I already have and then just keeping them in my vanity, if that does make sense. So this one is by Chanel again. It's their cream blush in the shade Chicky and it's number 79. And on the inside, this is how it looks like. So it's pretty brown and it does have like a peachy undertone to it. So I don't know if a swatch will do it justice. But this one, I kind of wear it like before I put on my powder blush. Sometimes I just wear it on its own, but sometimes I want my blush to look a little bit more prominent because I am like a blush freak, so I love applying blushes. So I tend to apply this before I put on a powder blush. And the powder blush that I've been enjoying throughout the month of November has to be from MAC. And this is how it looks like. This one is their Sheertone Shimmer Blush in the shade PeachTwist. This shade is so beautiful and it's versatile. It kind of suits many skin tones. If you're someone that you want something on the go, at the same time you want to have a beautiful glow on the cheek, all in one, you just need this blush because it gives a beautiful glow to the skin. Let me see if a swatch could do it justice. But I'm actually wearing the blush over my cheek area. And this is how it looks like. So it's very sheer. At the same time, it's very buildable. So like I mentioned, I love to wear it on the top of my cream blush. Next, for highlighter, I've been using an oldie but a goodie, and it's by Dior. And this one is their powder shimmer in the shade Amber Diamond in 002. I don't think that these are available anymore. I probably feel that they have like replaced it with something else which looks very similar. But this highlighter is just too beautiful to just give it up like that. And I kind of like swirl my brush on it and then I apply it over my cheek areas. So the highlighter that I'm actually wearing, I kind of mixed it with another highlighter that I'm going to share with you. But this is one of it. And when I swatch it, it looks very sheer. But it's very beautiful as well. Again, this is a versatile color for every skin tone. So if you find anything similar in Dior, make sure to check them out. And the other highlighter that I'm actually wearing over my face area, I actually applied this one first before I put on my Dior highlighter, and it's by e.l.f. So this is their Heat Defensor highlighter in the shade Coffee and Cream. So I kind of found this in the drugstore, so I totally had to get this because the shade is so beautiful. I kind of not reached out for the white one. I don't know why is it so white. Probably will suit fairer skin tone, but the darker version of it is super creamy and it's really beautiful. If you can see, this is the e.l.f. one, but I have been loving mixing them both, and this is how they look like on my skin tone, and I've been really loving this one. For eyeshadows, I've been using 2 or 3 palettes that I have, like I rotate between them. The very first one is from Dose of Colors, and this is their palette in Sassy Sienna. So the matte shades that I'm wearing over my crease area are from this palette. It's kind of like dirty, it's everywhere. So this is the matte colors that I'm using over my crease area today, and these colors are superbly intense and they blend in so beautifully, and I love this palette. I believe they're back in stock, so you may want to check them out and get it because these are hands down one of the best matte eyeshadows that are out there. They blend in so beautifully. At the same time, they're really intense. I kind of go for the 3 last shade most of the time, but I do love the entire palette. The next one that I reach out for on everyday basis is by Chanel, and this one is their Multi-Effect Quadra eyeshadow in the shade Poisie, and I believe this one is still available. For me, this is another product that had been in my vanity and I decided to take it out and use them, but it's an easy go kind of palette. So if you look at the shades which are right here, is such a wearable shade for an everyday kind of look. I kind of apply this all over my lid area and then I just dab it on the center point of my lid, and I kind of use the lighter shades as highlight shades, and I feel that I'm good to go for the day. For the crease area, I just use probably like a powder or a bronzer, and then I just blend them in, and I keep it very simple during the week. And the other palette that I've been reaching out most of the time, and I'm actually wearing the shades on my lid area, has to be from PatMCGrath, and this one is their Mothership Sublime Bronze Edition palette. I'm not very sure if these are available, but if they are, I will put the details down in the description bar below. And this is how the palette looks like. So I do have this particular deep brown shade all over my lid area. And on the center point, I just applied this bronzy goldy shade. So these are the eye palettes that I've been reaching out throughout the month of November. And I've been really into the warm kind of shade. For mascara, I do have one new mascara that I've been enjoying throughout the month of November. And this mascara was actually sent to me by Marc Jacobs. And this is their Velvet Noir mascara. As much I've seen a lot of people raving about this mascara, I did see a lot of negative reviews as well. So I was just holding myself for a while to see if I needed this mascara. And when they sent me, I started using it and I am super happy and I love this mascara. And it is such a beautiful one. It kind of like thickens the eyelashes. I can't really vouch for it in terms of length because I feel that it's pretty much the same, but it kind of thickens the eyelashes and gives you like a full eyelash look, and I really love that. And I am pretty surprised that I did not notice that they embossed my name at the back of it, Shamala, right here. Only now I'm seeing, and oh wow, that was a pleasant surprise. But I've been totally enjoying this mascara. So if you're on a hunt looking out for mascaras and you want something for the holidays, check out the Velvet Noir. Okay, now we are into lip products. So the very first one that I would like to share with you is from Nars, and this is their holiday edition, I believe, and I don't have the name right in front of me, but I'll Google it up and then I'll list it down in the description bar below. So again, if you're looking out for something during the holidays, make sure to check this collection out because they are totally worth the buy. Look at the packaging. The packaging itself is such a cute packaging. And then on the inside, there are 4 lip pencils. And when it comes to Nars, their lip pencils are so comfortable on the lips. They do not dry your lips. At the same time, the shades that are available is just massive. It's so beautiful. And this one didn't fail me either. So the very first one in this collection is a Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Bondage. So this one is much more like a neutral shade, and this is how it looks like. They're so creamy that you do not need to worry about having dry and chapped looking lips. The next one that I have here is in the shade Spike. And this is how Spike looks like. Again, another beautiful shade, totally wearable during the holiday season. The next one that we have here is Chaos. It's much more like a deeper shade. This is the only one that I have not tried it out yet, but I'm going to swatch it for you. And this is much more like a burgundy brown shade. Again, very wearable during the holiday season. And the last one that we have here is in the shade Vicious. And this one is more like a pinky corally shade. So with this one, I tend to wear it with a lip liner because it does look pretty light on my skin tone. Otherwise, the rest of the shade that are in this particular collection is just bomb.com. The next lip color that I would like to share is something that I'm actually wearing on my lips right now, and it's by MAC, and this one is in the shade Taupe. This is also their matte lipstick. Again, MAC does also come out with very good matte textured lipsticks. They do not dry the lips, and this is how the shade Taupe looks like. I have actually applied a lip liner, but even without the lip liner, it's totally fine. And let me just do a swatch of it, and this is how the shade Taupe looks like. So I've been really enjoying this sort of shades, and again, they wear totally comfortable on the lips. The next one that I have is an holiday kind of shade for me, and it's by Lancome, and this one is their Absolute Rouge in the shade Copacabana in 158, and it's a matte lipstick. So this lipstick range is actually a collaboration between a YouTuber and also a model by the name Camila Coelho, and I've been really liking this red lip shade, and it's perfect for the holidays. And this one, it's also very moisturizing on the lips. So if you are on a hunt for a red lipstick and you want something comfortable and you want something matte, you can check out this one by Lancome. Lastly, before I end with a perfume that I'd like to share with you, I do have 2 more lip products that I've been enjoying throughout the month of November, and it's by Dose of Colors. This one is pretty nude. I kind of apply it with my lip liner, my ever favorite lip liner. The very first one is Warm and Fuzzy, and I really like this matte shade as well. It's very light when I do not put on a lip liner, but with a lip liner I do like it because it kind of turns into like a peachy orangey kind of shade, and I've been really enjoying this one. And then the other one that I've been enjoying, because right now the lip gloss kind of lip is on trend, so I've been enjoying this one when it comes to that sort of lip filling. And this is from the Dose of Colors Mickey collection in the shade One and Only. This wears super comfortable on the lips, and look at the packaging. You can see Mickey on the top right here, and I really love this. And of course it tastes like cupcakes, and this is how it looks like. Sometimes I just apply my Sephora lip liner and then I blend in the lip liner before I put on this lip gloss, and then it looks like a lip shade on its own, and it's super pretty. I kind of feel that this is not like a lip gloss kind of on its own. It's kind of like a lipstick which looks like a lip gloss, and it's very comfortable on the lips. That's why they last much longer on the lips as well. Last but not least, the perfume that I've been enjoying throughout the month of November has to be from Jo Malone, and this one is in the shade Nectarine, Balsam and Honey. If you're much into sweet and pretty kind of scent, you will like this one. I've been totally digging into this scent, and also my Kiehls perfume, but this one has to be my like go-to kind of perfume, and I've been really liking this. So again, if you like something sweet, a little bit spicy, at the same time kind of like pretty, you may want to check this one out. So those were my favorite for the month of November. I do hope that you enjoyed my November favorites. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. To my very next one, till I see you in my yearly favorites, have a good one, stay beautiful both inside and out. Give me a thumbs up, share all your love and support, and goodbye.